This is a portion of the staged email that was created by Sergeant Jennifer Holt in an attempt to discredit the victim's complaint with the Indiana State Police. This is when they started documenting things and backdating statements in order to build their fraudulent case against the victim. This email dated 9/8 of 2015 at 5:57 p.m. is allegedly from Jen Holt, and it starts with, "Hey, as you know, I have been trying to take better notes for documentation purposes. I left the condo at about 3:15 p.m. I slowly pulled out and turned right onto Falcon Ridge. I noticed Olivia was in that curve just north of our mailbox riding counterclockwise as usual. After I turned onto Falcon Ridge, Olivia got really close to my rear end and then backed off, probably because I was only going 16 miles an hour in a complex's suggested 15-mile-an-hour speed limit. I crossed the bridge, and as I approached Windcastle Trail, I saw a maroon SUV to my left approaching the intersection going south. There are no traffic-controlled signals at that intersection, but I stopped. I immediately looked in my rear view mirror to make sure Olivia wasn't going to run into the back of me. I saw her throw her hands up in the air, just like she does when she thinks we are pulling out in front of her. Therefore, I'm guessing that she will think I was messing with her. The SUV passed, and I turned right onto Windcastle Trail. Olivia stayed very close, therefore I put my phone out the driver window in order to record how close she was to me in a 15-mile-an-hour suggested zone, plus I could only go as fast as the SUV that I was following. Both the SUV and I turned right onto Venice Drive to exit the complex." Now, as the victim approaches the corner, Sergeant Holt does proceed. She pulls out in front of her. The victim had been riding for approximately 45 minutes to an hour prior to this, so Sergeant Holt was aware that she was riding. Now, Sergeant Holt again claimed that she was riding her bumper, which, as you can see, is not true. She is actually pulling away from her. Sergeant Holt claimed that she was going 15 to 16 miles an hour. She was going approximately 22 miles an hour, according to the speedometer on the victim's bicycle. Around the corner at Windcastle Trail and Falcon Ridge, the victim has a tri-bike, so she has to get off of her seat in order to pick up her speed and maintain her balance. At no time is she anywhere near the back bumper of Sergeant Holt's vehicle. As you can clearly see, there is at least a minimum of 25 feet distance between them. Sergeant Holt, you can see in the video that she does in fact hold her hand out the window with her cell phone and begins recording. The victim is nowhere near the rear bumper of Sergeant. As they approach the corner, Sergeant Holt is still recording, and the victim has yet to throw up her hands, as Sergeant Holt alleged. When Sergeant Holt leaves the complex, the victim continues on her bike ride, and the video proceeds for another 45 minutes to where she travels the precise same route and around the same speeds. What Sergeant Holt has alleged is completely false, and it contradicts what is written in her email to Betsy Lewis. Note that this is a staged and fraudulent document that was presented in an attempt to discredit the victim and her formal and criminal complaint against her.